Good morrow. Many discussions today about suffering, and the line that really stands out to me is Rabbi Yochanan, when he was comforting people, would say, Dein garma de asira abir. This is the bone of my 10th son. But he had had 10 sons, and all of them had died. And so when people had suffered losses, he'd hold out, he'd kept a bone from the corpse of his 10th son, and he'd hold it out and say, Den garma da asira abir. And apparently that was very comforting. I'm not sure if it's meant to be comforting in the sense that they haven't experienced as much loss as that, so count your blessings that you haven't had 10 sons die on you, or in the sense that Rabbi Yochanan's a righteous man, and so clearly even the righteous suffer, and so don't beat yourself up too much about your sins because, stuff was headed your way anyway. Not sure. But there's also this wonderful story that I've encountered before, but this is my first time reading it in the text, which is that Rabbi Yochanan went in to visit his student Rabbi Elazar, who was ill, and he found him lying in a dark room. And so Rabbi Yochanan, who was extraordinarily beautiful, bared his arm, and the light from his arm, the radiance from his arm, lit up the entire room. And Rabbi Elazar began to weep. And Rabbi Yochanan said to him, "Why is it that you weep?" He gave him a few options, and he comforted him for each of them. For instance, if it is because you haven't learned as much Torah as you like, don't worry. If it is like a sacrifice, whether it is little or great, does not matter so long as one's heart is devoted unto heaven. And if it is because you don't have sustenance, do not worry, because not all merit to eat at 2 tables. I think that the 2 tables are Torah and wealth, and so he's comforting him that at least he got 1 table, which was Torah. But then Rabbi Elazar says to Rabbi Yochanan, "No, I am weeping for your beauty, which must someday rot in the earth." Rabbi Yochanan says, "For this it is indeed worth weeping." And they both wept together. I remember that it says also in the Gemara, I'm not sure if I'm going to have the details exactly right, but a description of Rabbi Yochanan's beauty. It says, if you wish to know how beautiful Rabbi Yochanan is, take a silver goblet from the kiln while it is still glowing, place it on a white tablecloth at the precise border between sun and shade, fill it with rose petals, and lay a wreath around it, I think. And that will give you some idea of the beauty of Rabbi Yochanan. Okay. Many blessings, and may your day be twice as beautiful as that. Good job.